Welcome, Taurus, to this love reading for you for June 2022. I've already meditated, shuffled and dealt your cards. I've also drawn a couple of charms. You've got the little hedgehog here, nocturnal animal, and you've got the compass. So I've also drawn some clarifiers for the end card, but I'll get to that. So your central card is the Ten of Wands. It is a card of feeling burdened, being burdened, feeling too much or taking too much on yourself. And it might be a case of you needing to express yourself more to either to your partner or to someone else about a relationship or a person. It can also mean that, you've got the Ten of Swords here, you've got the Ten of Wands, that this is an end of a cycle. In this row, you've got, with the Seven of Swords and the Tower at the end, it feels like a definite ending, a definite shaking up, certainly an ending of, could be some sort of behaviour. So the Seven of Swords can sometimes indicate deceptive behaviour, and I'm feeling with this that whether you've discovered something or you feel something, there is going to be an end of some sort of behaviour. That's either within yourself or in your partner. So with the Tower, this does indicate exposure as well. It's a revealing sort of energy. And I guess the hedgehog is a creature that does come out at night, but is very reclusive and can sort of tend to hide. So I think that any secrets are going to come out this month. The compass is about, I guess, navigating this situation wisely. I'm getting to conserve your energy, to resolve or to navigate this situation calmly and with balance, with a balanced mind, a balanced attitude. You've got the Justice card here. So this is 11. Yeah, you've got 20 there. Interesting. But this row here, particularly ending in the Queen of Wands, is saying that there could also be somebody else who's aware of a situation around you, and you may be dealing with, like a third party or someone who is an observer, shall we say. It does feel a little bit like, you're on the outer, and there may be a tendency to feel alone. So it's asking you to, I guess, be brave, to do what you need to do. And if you are wanting to find something out or change a situation in a relationship, then the Queen of Wands energy is someone who will just stride forward and do it. There's almost a need for you to you can't consider everyone's feelings all the time, is what I've got. You may need to consider your own feelings first here. This row here, you've got the Ten of Swords, so this can be an ending. It certainly is mental stress, having suffered some mental stress, and quite often when this card comes up, there is a sense of relief. There can be a sense of relief, and I do get that with the Tower as well. It's a release of tension, release of tension of a situation that you just may not know the outcome. So this is asking you to stay balanced, even if you are in a position where you don't know how things are going to work out and what's going to happen, is to maintain your balance, particularly your mental balance. I also feel that there may be choices. I mean, you might be the one who is on the outer. And, you know, there might be a couple who are dating or in an established bond, and you might be the one who is, I guess, pursuing and, you know, wanting to have a partnership with possibly someone who's already coupled. If that is the case, I'm seeing here with this row here, the Judgment card, and, you know, there may be some disclosure about that. But the final card is the Three of Swords. So that can be a harsh truth. So if you're in that situation, it may not end well for you in the month of June. If you are wanting to, or, you know, you happen to have disclosure about that, it just may not be the month to take that sort of action or make that decision. I have clarified this Three of Swords. I'm just going to move this along here. So I've got the King of Cups, which is about mental balance, staying calm and centered throughout this situation. The Two of Coins, which is, you've already had that, so that is about balance as well, really balancing the situation, being flexible. Timing is going to be important here. And then the third clarifier, is the Four of Swords. So this is kind of like a respite card, a time out card. So whatever situation you're in the month of June, there may be some sort of upheaval, but it might not be the time to really pack up and move out sort of all of a sudden, or pack up and, you know, decide that things are completely over and you're going to move interstate or move to another country or something like that, because this card is saying that it's best to let the dust settle if that is your situation. I'm just going to put that back here. I feel that for those of you who are either, you know, single and looking, or just dating, or haven't had any sort of consistent dating happening lately, that it's almost time to, I don't know, try a different dating app or try a different approach. I'm getting speed dating for some reason. So yeah, that's just come in for maybe one or two of you. I'm also getting the Judgment card with this. I'm getting the long road too. So this could be for Taurus in general, to have a look at the long road, you know, the more the distant future. So no matter what situation you're in, because this is an energy of feeling really tired. So there's some of you in your love life where it's just tired. It's just a tiring situation. So this Judgment card is asking you to look at, not so much now where, you know, you may be feeling a bit drained, to look further into the future and to know that whatever cycle you're in at the moment, it's not always going to be like that. I mean, love, relationships, dating is not meant to be a burden, it's meant to be fun. So with this Compass card, I guess it's about, you know, which direction you are wanting to go in, or you're wanting to take or to navigate. And I feel in June it's a time of not necessarily making that decision, but knowing that things certainly do change along the path, and that there is a brighter future. If you're feeling flat about things, the main message of this reading for everyone, no matter what their situation, is to remain balanced in June. It was also to enable you to be able to communicate better, to maintain that balance and calm, so that you can see the other person's point of view, so that you can take up opportunities if you're looking to date someone, and so that you can improve your relationship if that's what you're wanting to do. So I'm drawn to this angle here, Two of Pentacles, Ten of Wands, and the Tower card, and I'm going to draw another card on the end of that Tower. Yeah, so we've got the Six of Wands there, which is a celebratory card, and it's a freedom card. This chick is free. She's made the right decision. She's happy with that. It may not have been an easy decision to make. It may not have been an easy path, because clearly there was, and there is some sort of burden around that. But this is saying that ultimately you are going to feel free. As I say, this Tower card can be a really liberating feeling for you. So there's going to be, some people are just going to be released, whether that's someone who they've been chatting to and they just are tired of, or, whether it's a long-term relationship. There's going to be a feeling of, yes, this is really the right thing for me. There's also there's a caution, I suppose, coming in with that can often happen when there's at the end of a relationship. It's like, especially if it's difficult, well, I am no longer tied to this painful situation. So there's a feeling of almost jubilation, but it's important to keep that in perspective as well, because that could be the initial feeling, and then obviously healing is required very often. So this is a card of healing. I see this as a positive card, because it does mean that there's truth that you're aware of, and it's only when you know a situation that you can view it objectively, and then where, I suppose, where you do things differently in the future, and what you've learned from it. So that's what healing is about to me. And so I see this as that coming in for you, no matter what your situation is in June. So healing for Taurus in June, I feel, is going to happen. Healing, clarity, and understanding. And definitely the ability to free yourself from this burdensome feeling. But yeah, balance and healing is what is required, I'm getting, with this reading in June. So have a good month, Taurus, in June. And I do private readings. The details are in my description box. If you like this reading and you think it would be helpful for others, please like, share, and subscribe. And I'm going to give away a free reading when I reach 100 subscribers, so bear that in mind. So look after yourself in June, Taurus, and have a great month. Bye for now.